This is my USB drive, and it has the model of my choice that I can completely run offline and completely private. And yes, it is absolutely uncensored as well. This is the model that I'm using, which is 14 billion parameter. So the bigger the model, the more computing usage or the more computing power you will need. And then I have two .bat files. The first one that I have, it actually runs on only CPU. It's a little slower when you don't have any GPU. You can just simply run the model on CPU. If you have a good GPU, you can run the second .bat file. Setup is very simple. You just need to download a few things and follow my guide. First thing first, open your browser and search for llamafile. And it should be the first GitHub link. Click on it now. Click on the releases, scroll down a bit, and you will see llamafile. The file is a little over 700 megabytes, so yeah, just download it and straight up copy it and paste it into your USB drive. Okay, so while it is being copied, let's go to Hugging Face and find a model for ourselves. Click on Models and then select GGUF from the left side. Once that is done, go to the search bar and search for any model you like. So let's say, for example, I'm searching for Queen 3 or any other model of your choice. Look for it and click on the model. And then to download it, you just click on the files and versions. And from there, you can just simply download the model. Okay, so if you're curious to know what model do I use, here is the model that I'm using. And if you click on files and version, you will see a download button to this model as well. This model can be a little heavy. If you think your CPU can handle it, download it. If your CPU cannot handle it, of course, definitely look for a smaller model. All right, so you have downloaded the model, copy it, and paste it into your USB drive. I have it already there, so I don't have to worry. The next thing, you have copied the llama file to your USB. Rename the llama file to anything you like. Don't forget to add the .exe extension. Once that is done, create a new file. Name it something, for example, DeepSeek on CPU, but at the end, definitely add the .bat extension. There's a good reason we named that DeepSeek on CPU because we'll be making another file that will be requiring GPU. Now, right-click on the add file and edit in Notepad. Paste the exact same command that is shown to you on screen. At the first, type the name of your exe, /anything.exe, for example, and then definitely add the model name, but don't forget the .gguf extension. Okay, so when that is done, just double-click the bat file. But before doing that, for me, I already have the exe file. I renamed it to llama.exe, and I also have the bat file. The two I just created was just to demonstrate to you how it is done. I'll just delete that. Let's go and run the file. Keep in mind that if the model is bigger, it will take a lot of time. It will probably take around 25 or 20 minutes. On my Ryzen 5 5600X with 32 gigs of memory, that's the amount of time it took. So yours specs could be better, could be worse. I don't know. So pick a model according to your specs. Okay, so when that is done, as you can see, it's running on localhost. Open this in your browser and you will see a llama interface with your model loaded. The first response will probably take around 3 to 5 minutes. And from there, it'll be just, consistent, fast with response. Not very fast, but should be good. Here's the interface and click on the settings. You can, manage a system prompt, system message. So the model will follow. You can just put here some jailbreak stuff here. So yeah, I did mention that the model is fully uncensored, but my model, it's not. I will just, jailbreak it and put a system prompt here. You can just find yourself a completely uncensored model, download it, and if you don't want to deal with this mess, if you don't want to, yeah. All right, so now let's ask it a simple question like, what is the best hacking operating system? And here, as you can see, it's processing, and above you can see the system prompt as well. So while we wait for this to complete, let's download the other exe file that will have a GPU support. Head over to the description and click on the link and download this exe file and just straight up put it into your USB drive. There's nothing complicated. Create a .bat file with whatever name you want. Just edit the bat file and put what I've shown on screen. Specify the .exe name in the first and then the model, of course, with GGUF extension, and Yeah, just copy and paste what I have here on my screen. And there you go. It's now reasoning. As you can see, 2.7 token per second. It's not bad, but it's not very fast. It is still good. You do not want to wait for a simple question for a few minutes, right? But consider a world without internet. This will be blazing fast for you. And yeah, I'll just leave it running to see how long it will take for the question to answer. And there we go. As you can see, it took about 5 minutes, like 5 minutes and 39 seconds. Again, it's running on CPU, so you cannot expect it to be fast. Now, let's go ahead and start the other bat file that has GPU support. Let's run it. This one is a little faster than the previous one. All right, it took about like a minute or a minute and a half. Here is the interface. You can click on the settings. Let me see. I had my prompt. Yep, my prompt is there already, so I don't have to put it. Let's ask the same question here, like what is the best operating system for hacking? And as you can see, it is a lot faster. The previous one was like 2.7 tokens per second. This one is like 8 to 10 tokens per second. Let's just wait for this response to complete. Oh, okay, so great. I was expecting this. As you can see, the output response does not have a big context window. And of course, you can fix it. There are a few ways. Go to settings and click on the sampler and just drag the max output to the end. So the model response will be a little longer than what it was. You can, if you think your PC is strong enough, you can force it to generate long responses. You can modify your bat file for this. At the end of the line that you have in your bat file, you can just put the -- max length 4096, to further increase your output. So this, the -- max length 4096 tells the program that you're just allowing the AI to write up to roughly 3,000 words before stopping. You can just, go wild with it. Yeah, so if you know what you're doing, of course, you can increase it. Every single word the AI generates gets stored in your computer's memory, right? This is also called KV cache. So yeah, let's forget this. Let's not talk about this. But yeah, if you set the limit to like 2048 or 4096, it works perfectly. If you set limit to something crazy, like something like 16,000, the AI trying to store too much data in your RAM and you will run out of memory and it'll essentially crash. And yeah, I think you don't need that much, If it stops to respond, you just type continue and hit enter and the AI will continue from where it left. Let's ask it to create a simple Python program that scans open ports of an IP address. Yeah, I think that is it for now, and I hope it was helpful. Thank you.